at the hot air balloon festival, but it just got canceled for tonight because it's too windy. So you can see a partially blown up balloon behind me, but nobody else even set up. We're gonna try this mess again tomorrow. Hopefully the wind's not as bad tomorrow. So we'll see you tomorrow.
I tried to be your everything, gave my everything.
All right, so we went up in that hot air balloon, really cramped. They fit 6 people, 7 plus the pilot, or 7 with the pilot, not 7 plus the pilot, in that basket. So you couldn't really see very much, like you couldn't really move, but it was still kind of cool. Like from the ground, it doesn't look like it's that high, but like when you're in the basket, it's like a lot higher than it feels. So it was pretty cool, like, and it's like the takeoff is so smooth. Like I didn't even know we were up off the ground until like I looked. I don't know, it was pretty cool. My husband didn't like it because he couldn't move and he doesn't like to be touched by other people. But like, I thought it was pretty freaking cool. I mean, they got some really cool shapes popping up over here. We have a unicorn over here and we have like a sunshine popping up over there. So we got like a lot of really cool hot air balloons popping up, and we have a couple that already floated off. You can see one over there, which I don't remember taking off from here, but he sure looks like he's coming back over here. But yeah, this is actually really freaking cool.
Now just look at me, I'm a ghost with nothing left. Hollow, emptied out, what got lost can't be found. You stole.
All right, guys, I'm here with Ben Drennan, and he is the pilot of the Sunshine air balloon. It's the biggest balloon out here. So about how much does a balloon like this cost?
So we tell people ballooning is a lot like boating, that you can get in real cheap for $8,000, $10,000, or the sky's the limit. This balloon in 1996 was about $150,000.
Oh, wow.
To replace it today would be a little over $250,000.
So what got you into ballooning to begin with?
My dad was a Navy pilot. When he retired, he got to work at the Chamber of Commerce in Tampa, Florida. They put on a balloon festival very much like this. When I was 11 years old, I was forced to go out and do parking. And one of the pilots who's actually here, she saw me and decided that she needed the ballast of a big kid. And so I came out and fell in love with it, and the rest is history.
I'm here with Tom Warren, and he's the owner of the Unicorn hot air balloon. So Tom, what got you started with hot air balloons?
So I got into hot air ballooning in about 1996. I actually moved into a house across the street from a lady who had about 10 balloons. And I'm a mechanic by trade, so I ended up just working on her vans all the time, and she kind of suckered me into coming out and crewing, and we kept telling her it was too early, and then finally a couple of years after we met her, we suckered us into it, and we started crewing, and then crewed for about a year and decided to get our license.
Okay. And how do hot air balloons work?
It's really simple. It's basically heat rises, so it's no different than the steam coming off a pot of water. We're just grabbing that hot air that comes up off the water, and we're holding it in the balloon. And so as hot air rises, it lifts the weight. And the size of the balloon depends on how much weight you can lift. So some of these balloons you'll see are very small. They're a 2-passenger balloon. They're about 77,000 cubic feet, all the way up to that one right there doing the passenger rides is 150,000 cubic feet. Okay. The Unicorn balloon actually has a name. So the name is Laska. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram and all that. But Laska is the word for, is the Czech word for love. Mm-hmm. This is built in the Czech Republic, and the reason I built it for my wife's 25th wedding anniversary.
Oh, that's cool.
And the N number on the side of the balloon, just like all airplanes have an N number, is our wedding anniversary.
Oh, okay.
So I actually built it for my wife for our 25th wedding anniversary.
That's super cool.
And if you look around on its butt is a tattoo of Laska, the word Laska.
I think I did see that earlier.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you.
No problem. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. I'm here with David Canick, and we're going to ask him some questions today. So how much does a hot air balloon like this cost?
Well, this is a home built, so it's built in the basement, and material-wise, it costs probably about $2,000.
And you said that the single setup like this is called a hopper?
Yeah, a hopper.
What made you decide to do this instead of a basket?
Well, I already have 2 of those.
Okay.
But you can hop. See?
Makes it a little bit more fun, right?
Yeah, it's a lot more. It's like a race car. You go up and down really fast, and you kick your feet around, and you kick the tops of trees.
I think I'll be a little scared to do it that way. So what got you into doing hot air balloon?
Let's see, what got me in? I was teaching Zoolab at Ole Miss and working on my master's back in 1980. And the guy bought a balloon and said, hey, you want to go fly? And I said, I don't know what that is. Then he got me up into it and I had to have one. So I've had one ever since 1983.
That's cool. Well, thank you so much. It was
Absolutely.
nice to meet you. Have
too.
a great day and have
Take
fun.
care. Bye.
I am here with Jamie. She's like the only female pilot out here, which I think is pretty darn cool. So Jamie, what got you into doing hot air balloons?
My dad started doing it before I was born, and I didn't really have much of a choice. I was drug around the country to balloon events as a kid, and eventually it piqued my interest and I decided to get into it. Same thing with my husband. He was born into it also, and so we're both from balloon families, and eventually no one wants to date a balloonist, so we had to find each other. So just born into it. That's how a lot of people are.
Okay. I see some balloons with this little half part on there and some of them without. What is that for?
Well, this is a scoop, and some of them have like a full one that's like a skirt. You actually don't have to have it, but it kind of can protect the ground also when you're doing the burner.
Okay, and what do all these gauges mean?
This will tell me my altitude and if I'm going up or down. So like kind of if you're like really high, sometimes it's hard to tell if you're, going up or down. And so if you need to check it, it'll tell you how fast you're doing it.
It's like everybody started burning all at once.
Yeah, they're starting the glow.
Oh, okay. What's your craziest adventure that you've ever been on?
My last flight was in Helen, Georgia, and it was very unpredictable. I got stuck on the mountains. There's not a lot of places to land there to begin with. So it was pretty tricky trying to land there, and right before I was basically going to be going over the mountains for a very long time if I didn't land in this spot. So my husband had already landed, and he came over and helped me with my crew, and I had to throw a line, and they had to pull me into the field before I ventured off into no man's land.
That's pretty scary. I love Helen though. My grandmother lives up in that area. It's beautiful there. Well, thank you very much. It was nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Can't be found. You stole every bit of me. Now I can't remember. Ooh, who I am, what I like, what I do, what I'm like when without you. Ooh, should've known you're too good to be true. You don't come around here no more. Why'd you have to let me go? Let me go, go, go. You don't think about me no more. Why can't I just let it go? Let it go, go, go. Why'd you have to show me heaven just to leave me down in hell? You don't come around here no more. Why'd you have to let me go? Let me know, no, no. Someday I will make you answer for all of.
All right, guys, that was the Watermelon Capital Hot Air Balloon Festival at Georgia Veterans State Park here in Cordele, Georgia. I wanted to first of all start by thanking the pilots that let me interview them tonight, and I appreciate y'all bearing with me through my awkwardness and unorganizedness, if that's even a word, which I don't think it is. And I also wanted to thank my viewers for sticking around during this video and seeing all the cool balloons. It was a lot of fun. So see us next time on our next adventure. We'll catch you guys next time. Bye.
Mistakes, but I'm way too weak now, crawling on all fours, searching for something to keep me from going crazy, but I'm way too deep now, I can't remember. Ooh, who I am, what I like, what I do, what I'm like when without you. Ooh, should've known you're too good to be true.
I told you they're like crunchy, like if you bit into a sucker. Oh my God, there's a train! Oh my God, there's a train! Oh my God, the train. Train. I like trains. Train. Okay, there's a train. I got really excited. That was way, way too exciting, except for like you didn't get to hear the horn honk because it came so quickly. Oh man. Train. Please hold. I don't know why I love trains so much, but I freaking love trains.